guys. what's up, Dan?
Hey, you and Tears at home?
Yeah.
We are taking on to my dad's house to have some ice cream treats. Want to make homemade ice cream peanut butter parfaits like Derek Queen has. You guys want to meet us there?
Tirza could take my car, but I have a meeting with somebody online.
Okay.
Depending on how long you guys are there, I could come in like 30 minutes, or unless Tirza just wanted to go right now.
Well, we have to go buy some stuff and go over there, so you talk to her and let her know.
Okay. Yeah,
Once you talk to her, I'll text you so I know what's going on.
yeah, I'll go talk to her then.
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Got it. 5 minutes. And that's starting now.
Google. Hey Google. Stop the timer. Testing, testing.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
It's going good. Glad to see you back. How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Love that. Let me just check that everything is working. I saw you uploaded some replays already. Love that. How's the games been going recently?
Well, I took a 1 week break last week because I was volunteering at a homeless shelter with my youth group.
Really? That's cool.
Unfortunately, that break wasn't very good for my Rocket League skills. My mechs are looking alright compared to when I left, but my rotation is just in the drain.
Okay. We can take a look at that, I think, then. Is it okay if I record our session again?
Absolutely, yep.
Awesome stuff. So I've downloaded all the replays you sent in. Is there any specific one you'd want to look at? The most recent one, or?
Probably the most recent one, yeah.
Yeah. Sure thing. Let me just share my screen with you. Can you see that?
1 second. Yeah, I can see it alright now.
Love that. Let me know if something starts to look wonky and we'll try to change some settings, but if it works, all good. So how long have you been playing since the break that you had?
I played like 3 hours yesterday or 4.
Yeah, okay.
Just to warm up today so far.
Yeah, and this game is from the yesterday's session then.
Yeah, yep.
Do you remember how things were going with the stuff we talked about last time? Before the break?
Oh man. it's been such a long time, but I think my rank does a little speaking for itself. I didn't take notes of how well I was doing
Yeah.
specifically, but I kept on climbing rank after that, our last one. So
Really? That's awesome.
I was one game away
Where
from
did you end up?
one game off of GC.
Oh man.
Now I am not so close. I'm probably like 6 games. But yeah.
Soon it's gonna be rank reset anyways, so
Mhm. Yeah.
now just gotta get back the level that it was, and then next season starts, and you're gonna be popping.
Mhm.
We'll take a look how it looks today. Looked a little funny. You started an edible kind of, and then you turned your car all the way around, and then decided maybe I'll go again.
Yeah.
I think he could just keep air dribbling after that first touch. That's alright though. Only problem is that you end up with zero boost because you do kind of float under it, so it leaves you in a worse spot than what you were. Do you recognize anything familiar here?
Um. Uh. It's not a. I mean, I grabbed a couple of pads, but I left my teammate for a really long time. Was
He's
boosting the
alone
whole.
at the back for a while, but what you do is you end up on zero boost, which is what we didn't want to happen. And then when you're on zero boost, you use the pads you take just to move. So you're still on zero boost pretty much. Even though it looks like you're picking up pads, but you're still on zero boost pretty much the whole time because you used the 20 boost that you gained just to move. So a little bit of that, bringing back those flips on your movement and not wasting your boost just to move around. Trying to get efficient movement, little flips, wave dashes, stuff like that to get back. Because from this point, you could just drive in the straight line to get the small pads and keep flipping back. Very easy to get back that way. This the same way that you took this pad. Just keep going straight here, or you can go for the mid boost like you kind of wanted to go there, but uh, then you decided, okay, it's too late now. Then you go back and use all your boost. So here as well, just keep flipping instead of using the boost as you go by it, right? Because you got so many pads on that way, but you used it all, so you were pretty much on zero. And left the teammate for a while, just wandering around with the boost. No, I don't hate that kickoff. But won't complain about that. It's a rough start to this game.
Yeah.
Definitely rough. That's a really good first touch. You could definitely get like a play out of this. What you gonna end up doing is pushing the ball away from you closer to the opponent, because you could just keep staying behind it until you get a 50-50, because your opponent's challenged. This is kind of a 2v1. You can see your teammate in the mid, the opponent's dashing back to get back to defense. So just keeping close to the ball, you can keep air dribbling or just pop it high or something where you don't take yourself out of the game. And you can then go for a 50-50 and force it towards your teammate, and your teammate scores because it's a 2v1 situation. Because you're gonna give the ball away, then now your teammate's on the back foot because he is so close to the play. So could have definitely taken control of that. And when you're on the ball, you should be the one dictating what happens on the next challenge, right?
Right.
Here comes the scoring streak. Nice one. Keep it going. I think you could have beat him this ball. Do you think? At this point, if you just kept boosting forwards,
Yeah, I guess I
because
did.
every time your teammate wins the kickoff, like, and the awkward defender is awkward, trying to put pressure on them by just getting close to them, even if they get it clear, then you're gonna be able to get the corner boost. Or then you get close to it and you realize he's not up yet, so you can just pop the ball over him and it's a free goal if you beat him to that. That took a while to get up to speed. You got 20 boost here again. What happens is you're on 0 now. Instead of flipping away from the play, you drove and then boosted. So you wasted all that boost getting bumped. And then now you're flipping back, but you're not taking the small pads on your way. So if the opponents, because they're in front of you, they could go for that corner pad. So they could definitely beat you to that, and then you would have been on 0 boost from being 0 boost on their end. So still that boost, getting back to the habit, I think you're forgetting a little bit of the fundamentals that we've been working on. So collecting small pads, flipping around the field, and not using boost, which seems to be the main issue for you right now, is just using all those small pads as you're taking them. Okay, we're looking a little awkward here. Good save, but that probably should have been a goal for the opponent. So you go for the mid boost, which is in there. Now you're flipping, which I like. But you could have definitely challenged this ball as it's coming in. Because the further you wait, the harder it is for you to defend. Because you could challenge it like pretty much at any point when the opponent is kind of charging in. You could kind of see that he's never reaching that. Or even if he is, he's not going to get more power on the ball than already is on it. What was the plan on this attack? What do you think? Do you remember?
I screwed up the flip, and then since it was so low, I wanted to get a high 50, but I couldn't get the momentum just by boosting up.
Yeah. I think what you could have done is take a look at the opponent, because the other guy's gone past you. You've already seen that, so he's not gonna be able to challenge you. And then that guy, you can see he's really far back because of his nameplate and stuff. He's not challenging you, so you're gonna gifting him the ball for free before they challenge. So until you think, or until you see that someone is about to challenge, or you feel like it's high probability that someone is about to challenge, you're just gifting the ball if you flick before that. So if you're gonna go for the flick, wait for someone to challenge, because then you take at least one player out of the game with the flick. A little love tap from the teammate. Good try. you see a pattern here?
Lots of throwing possession this game.
Yes, lots of their own possession, and you're on 50 boost after you hit this ball.
Yeah.
63 boost actually. And we fast forward to 3 seconds later, and you were on 0. So again, using those movement mechanics to move around and not wasting boost as you go. Because you're not gonna get to this ball. It's already past you. You're not gonna be able to make it. So the way you can be best help to your teammate is by being ready to follow the next ball with boost. Here as well, you've got so many small paths around you. So taking a path where you would take kind of, let me just move this car. So you could take this pad, and this pad to be on the back post. Or if you want to be closer to defend the net, this pad, then any of these, really. Instead, you kind of drive in between all of them and then turn around. It feels like in this game, it's not really like rotational mistakes or stuff like that. I think your rotations are looking actually surprisingly good for having a long break. I think it's more that boost management side that easily gets forgotten when you take a break. Your car feels a little different, so you're using all this boost to just move around because it feels like you have to be at a different place or stuff like that. Again, a similar pattern occurs where you get small pads, but then you use them by just driving. Nice speed. Close. Nice. That's the movement mechanics I'm talking about. Let's go. Look at this. This whole sequence starts from here. You do a half flip to get out of the play. Then you use a flip to gain momentum after half flip. So you use a lot of movement mechanics. Forget that you're using boost here for no reason, but you got back really quickly with those movement mechanics, and then it doesn't stop there. You go for this ball, side flip, and then land on the wall, wave dash, and you're in a shooting position. I love that. Oh, that sequence is what we're looking for, and then you get a pass from it towards the goal. Perfect play. That's what we're looking for. More of that. You can see how much better you're looking when you're using those mechs. You have those. I can see them. Similar thing here. You take 100 boost, and you've used 40 of it just to move. Then you used 30 more to move a little more. Go into the challenge. Nice, good challenge. And this is really well positioned. And you saved your boost to be able to go for this. 60 boost. Nice, good challenge. Oh, that's straight in. Tough luck. Okay, let's see what goes wrong. 70 boost, not too bad. Plays around the first. I think it's just mostly recognizing the opponent as he's challenging. So whenever he is challenging, your number one goal is to get it around him. So as soon as you can either listen to him, so in this scenario, you go past the first, and then you listen to him if he's jumping, boosting towards you, or just take a look at him. The reason you don't see him is your eyes are glued on the ball. And when your eyes are glued on the ball and it's above you, you don't notice anything. So taking a look, it's surprisingly easy to look at the opponents and the cars instead of looking at the ball. Because when you're looking at the ball, you don't really, you're not able to react. You're just kind of deciding what to do when the ball comes to you. But if you're looking at the cars, you're able to see when they challenge, beat them to the ball, and you're gonna be able to hit the ball. Even though you think, okay, I need to look at the ball to be able to hit it. No, you don't. It's a massive thing right in front of you. You're not gonna miss it. But looking at the cars makes it a lot easier. Oh, that's close. Fine, keeping the pressure. Nice, takes the boost. Used a lot of boost here again. So you go from 100 boost to 40, and you pick up a pad. So you've used probably like 60 plus boost here just to move again. The reason I keep saying this is that you kind of see the situations where you do that and trying to remember next time to not use the boost, just to move around. Use your movement mechanics to help you.
Brace yourself for the long haul here.
Okay, I'm excited.
One heck of an overtime.
See the difference here? Wave dash, flip, and you're off. And look at the amount of speed you gain compared to just boosting away. You'd used probably like 60 boost to get this same position. But because you land on the wall, wave dash, flip, you're in such high speed and you're not wasting boost. Love that. Keep doing that. Here as well, when you get bumped, doesn't really help that much that you use this boost to fly back. But gravity is kind of bringing you back anyways, and then you use a lot because you're at 80 boost here, and you go all the way down to 35 just to move again. You can just kind of wait for the gravity to do its thing unless you really have to save the shot at that exact second. And look where it results you. If you were on full boost here, you would have been able to follow up on this ball, go for it, get a shot on target, maybe a goal for you guys. Unfortunate with the bomb. Here as well. You don't actually like gain anything from using this boost after hitting the ball. You're on a 50 boost when you hit this ball, and you've used all 50 of it to land in a similar position where you would have ended up without boosting. Then you pick up a small pad and you use that boost. This is a really good collection of small pads. Great pathing. Oh no. Okay, you see he beat you to the boost. I can agree with you racing him to the boost, that's alright. But you've lost the boost battle here. You're not gonna beat him to this next boost if he's beat you to the first. So just stop chasing after him and save your boost. Let him drive. Collect your own path. So collect pads on the way that he's not going on. What becomes even worse is you follow him, and then as he has to turn, you drive in front of him, so he could have definitely demoed you here. And that would have been a goal if he got the demo on you, so. Change a different path, and get away from him once he beats you to the first boost. Alright, here's no chance. Double touch. Okay, backward pass to the teammate. Oh my god, he got smoked. Nice save. I like that attempt. I don't hit that at all. Wait a minute. Oh no, he gets bombed. That's really unfortunate. We gotta watch this from his POV. No! His car is getting tripped. Unfortunate. A little bit more of the same. 30 boost as you land. You've used all of it. Haven't flipped a single time. Then you do the pass. Then your 20 boost. Collect another pad. And you never flipped throughout this entire play like a movement flip. You just used all your boost to get there. Nice challenge. There's the flip. I want more. More. Give me more. Good bump. Okay, 40/5 boost. Fast forward 2 seconds, you're on 0. See the pattern? Oh, unfortunate. But you know how you would have avoided this situation. Here, you're on 40 boost. You get these small pads on the way back. And you've not used your 40 boost, so you've got 2 pads plus the 45. So that's 70 boost. So then you wouldn't drive into the near post here, but you would stay back post in a better position. And you would have been able to challenge this or get a save after. But because you go to near post just because you're low boost and trying to get pads, puts you in an awkward spot. Bing bang bosh, they score. Boosting, definitely a main focus here. Everything results from this foundation, I feel like. So I think for you, I would go, you like my car design?
Yes.
I'm telling you, this car is awesome. So I would just go free play, put standard boost, disable goal reset, and just move around using your flips. Don't ever go for big pads, and try to not go to zero at all. If you end up on zero boost, you've done something wrong. Using half flips, weight dashes, flips, just to move. You can do this without the ball if that feels easier, but gives you more of a challenge to focus on because that might feel too easy. So if you're just moving the ball with you as well, it's gonna help you out in terms of making it harder, and you gotta focus at that point. Just moving around, trying to keep up the momentum as much as you can without collecting those big pads and using your flips. This is your number one drill now.
Alright. Appreciate it. I have to go early this time, so we're doing
Yeah?
it for
Okay.
Father's Day, so
It was good to see you in here.
yeah, good to see you too. Always appreciate that.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll see you again for the next one then.
Absolutely. Alright. Peace out.
Alright, have a good one.
Oh no, Terry.